Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from downtown Indy. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And that one's incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you. And all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Tight end, the motion man to the right. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Taken at about the 6. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
Timberwolves. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ran up by the Lux and that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Ready? 70 Lions. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big gainer for Indianapolis. It's a gain of 49. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready?
On the handoff, running left, that's Taylor. Oh, yeah. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get it? Cougar 19. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Pass is kicked is good. And the Colts are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Give him 14 on that play, 1 first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They send the receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still on the back of their head.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Third and a yard. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he is going to have The Jets first down, able to convert. Third and short, and they pick up 4.
6-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
From 29, here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Jets first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Right back to him on first down. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. They put Wilson in motion. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jamari Conner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
So last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They put Wilson in motion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Hold ready. Hey, check that. Down. Let's go.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Get it. Viking 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
48-yard line.
Ready. 60.
They'll give this one to Taylor, running right. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, it's Giddens. And he's in! DJ Giddens. Touchdown, Colts. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. 1:58 to go in the first half of play. Greg. Back with more on this opening week after this. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. The tight end going in motion to the left. They put Wilson in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Quick slash into the hands of Wilson. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that. But it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun, and that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This a 42-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
They don't waste any time capitalizing on their opponent's mistake, so they miss the field goal, you take the ball back. There's a lot of energy on the sideline. That's a big win for your defense. So what do you got to do? You got to go out there as an offense and get off to a fast start. That's exactly what they're able to do on that first down play.
On the count.
2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Okay, ready?
He'll drop to throw. Here's a deep shot for Pierce, and he will go all the way. Alec Pierce, touchdown, Indy. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll air one out. That was broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
Taken down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, he's going to play it safe with a run. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
They'll run here with Hill. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
At his 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Let's go now.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Stack. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Tag. Ready.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Taylor loses the football. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He's taken down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's third down and a few inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Lost on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit. On now comes the punt team for the Jets, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Taken at the 19. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Alert! 70 Timberwolves. No.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Get it. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Brian Cook there defensively to knock that one away.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try to set up the screen here. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Now. Let's go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Watson. 18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Colts first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
Ready?
21-yard line.
Go.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Set. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Come on. Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Here we go. Set.
Man in motion, heading right. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them out.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Third and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And they've really done a nice job defensively, holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
A gain there of 16 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Jets.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Another run here with Hall. Hall is hit. He's lost the football. And it looked like one of the Jets was able to get in there and secure it. And they did, so they keep the ball. They're down and 3. Let's go. Let's go. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on third down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
And showing the quick feet there as he gets forward for a pickup of 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
It is second and 6. Quick throw, taken in. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11. And it's first and goal.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's first and goal.
Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing here on third and goal. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Go check. Unlock line. Unlock line. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Big Lion. Ready.
On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Ready. Break.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Brings up third and a yard.
Ready.
On third down, here's a run by Taylor. And they've got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Second and
They'll
10.
try again here.
At
Second
their
and 10.
49-yard line.
70 Lions.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up third and 2.
Somebody got a boy.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From his end zone, he'll throw it on third and long. That one underthrown and intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Deputy! Deputy Lions!
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the Colts. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.